Hello Pisces, welcome to your September 2019 reading. Thanks for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising signs. My name is Michelle and let's get started. I want to start with the fairy tale oracle for you. You've drawn the card of the red shoes. Now, it's a story by Hans Christian Andersen, and he uses the symbol of red shoes in a few of his fairy tales. And what they symbolize is making a sacrifice or giving something up gladly. Now, it's giving up something that is valued or treasured, or once was valued and treasured but has become a liability. There's an addictive quality to this card. What started out as a pleasure may have become an obsession or an addiction. There may be an unhealthy attachment in your life, and you're being asked to take steps to free yourself from a compulsion, to seek help and support in gaining or regaining control, and reasserting yourself as the sovereign of your own life and taking back your power. So it's very much being a slave to something, feeling like you're obsessed or something that you need but is ultimately unhealthy. Now, the energy around the other person here, and remember this can be vice versa, so Pisces, this may be you or it could be someone around you. We've got the resting tree. It's coming up as an ally from wisdom of the hidden realms. So this person is needing to have patience. There is an energy around here of stopping planning, being at peace in the moment, a time of non-action, and the patience is the key to this person's health at the present time. It's very much an energy of doing all that you can, but then needing to know when you've done all that you can and stepping back and saying, okay, well now I have to just wait and see. Allowing a story to unfold of its own accord, in its own natural time. And I feel here more will get done by this person being patient and not taking action than if they were to rush in here with some kind of I'm picking it up as a solution or rushing a solution. Above you here from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, we have as the overall energy the waxing gibbous moon. And this one speaks of the need to set healthy boundaries. Now, there is a feeling here of we judge what we will accept and what we will not. We teach people how to treat us. There is this kind of energy here of judging what is healthy and right for you with clarity and care and needing to set healthy boundaries. So there's some kind of element here where there's an obsessional nature to something that maybe started out as pleasurable activity but has now become more of a detriment, and there's a need to set this healthy kind of barrier. And by doing so, this will allow you to feel better about yourself, Pisces. That's what I'm getting. So we'll see where this goes. Setting healthy boundaries, somebody's needing to be patient around you. There's an air of inactivity around this. Something may be on hold until there's a change in the circumstances. We'll see where this goes. Pisces. We'll start with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of your deck. I do like that energy for you. It is about somebody who has an independent mind and is someone who is, I feel, a sovereignty with this, stepping into your own power. Now the other person has the Tarot de la Nuit, and at the bottom of their deck is the Nine of Swords. So we'll see where this goes. The energies can flip out, so please keep that in mind. It may be someone around you, Pisces, that is going through this kind of addictive nature or obsessive, compulsive kind of energy. We'll start with what you've brought to this in the past energy for Pisces, the Four of Pentacles, okay, where you currently stand, Five of Pentacles, where you hope to stand in the future, Seven of Wands. Let's see how you're viewing this other person. We've got the Death card, okay. Let's take a look and see what the doubts and fears are, the Sun in reverse, the challenge, the World, and a card for the outcome, the Ten of Swords. Let's take a look at the other person, Pisces. We'll see what their past energy is. The Hermit, where they currently stand, Temperance. Where they hope to stand with this in the future, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see how they're viewing you, Seven of Swords. Doubts and fears for this person, the Page of Pentacles. And their challenge, the Hierophant in reverse. And the outcome for this person is also the Ten of Swords. Wow, okay. Let's take a look, Pisces, and remember either side can resonate, so whatever side is resonating the most, that's your message. In the past, I've got you here with the Four of Pentacles. So it's wanting to keep things close to your chest. The other person, I do feel there is more of an element here of needing some distance, needing some time to gain greater perspective. I'm feeling it's a toxic attachment, an unhealthy attachment, something that they need to release. You know, the Red Shoes speaks of sacrificing something for the greater good. It's knowing when to let something go that once was pleasurable and has now served its purpose and may have become an unhealthy kind of energy. Now let's take a look. I want to get one more card for your past energy, Pisces, with that Four of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Okay. So I'm getting you as this peacemaker. Especially, I get this as more your energy, this resting tree. Needing to have patience. I feel that I feel that you have been patient. But you've managed to hold on to this individual or this situation. Called a truce to any kind of arguments or conflict in order so that you can kind of keep the peace, to really maintain the status quo as things are presently. Now the other person has the Hermit in their past energy, so let's see. Past energy for this other person, the Hermit, and the Page of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there's been a withdrawal, a stepping back here, perhaps from Pisces. It may have been you that was making an offer to this person, wanting them to come on board with you in terms of an offer of love or an offer of a friendship, whatever this is. But I get that the other person may have turned this down, retreated more into themselves. I get a feeling that this person had to take this time in order to gain greater knowledge about their past decisions, so that they can know what to do in the future. There's an unreadiness for this person to take any kind of action in their life. There's stillness, I get. I get the stillness here, the patience is between you both. Yeah, very much an energy here of nothing really moving. But at the same time, there wasn't a breakup. But currently, I feel for you, Pisces, there's a feeling of being left out, being left behind, not feeling that you have enough in your life, a feeling of loss, feeling lack. Perhaps you miss this person. Perhaps they're spending too much time alone. I do get that kind of energy. Let's see, Pisces, where do you currently stand with this Five of Pentacles? Where does Pisces currently stand? Okay, I've got you here, the Queen of Wands in the upright. So I feel with this one, it's more about you recognizing your ability to move on from this. If you don't get your needs met, I get that for you there is this confidence in yourself. And I get that if you don't feel that this person is on board with you or ready to take it to the next level, that you may be thinking about walking away, or perhaps you are walking away from this situation because you're tired of the inaction, tired of nothing moving forward. Now, the other person has Temperance in the upright as where they currently stand. So let's take a look. Where does this other person currently stand with Temperance? I feel that they're trying to find more peace in their life. In the past, there may have been, due to more of an obsessional kind of energy. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's been a lot of chaotic energy around them, a lot of bad decisions that were made, a lack of focus, a lack of clarity, and they're trying to bring things back to a more grounded kind of energy where they feel able to find that middle ground. You know, I get that this is someone who in the past has been drawn to very unhealthy relationships, unhealthy people, and as a result they've made a little bit of a mess of things in their life. I get a destructive kind of energy around them, like a self-destructive energy. But I do feel there is this wanting to find the middle ground. Now, where you are hoping to stand with this in the future, you've got the Seven of Wands, so there's a defensive energy around you, setting boundaries. You know, we teach people how to treat us by what we allow and what we don't allow. So I feel that this is you setting those healthy boundaries, saying to this person what you will and what you won't accept as behavior. So I do feel that you're standing in your power, not being afraid of making the tough choices here and standing up for your own values, for your own beliefs, and not letting anyone trample over that. Now, Pisces, the other person has the Nine of Pentacles. Let's take a look. Where does this other person hope to stand with this in the future, with this Nine of Pentacles? Six of Pentacles, okay. So they're looking for a more equal kind of relationship. I do think that they are wanting a partnership with you. They are looking to maintain some of their independence, but I get this as kind of a co-mingling kind of energy, an interdependence, where you have the teamwork, where you have this spirit of giving and receiving love, showing love, supporting each other. but also maintaining that I feel like this person needs to maintain a little bit of that independent nature as well. Yeah, that's what this middle ground is. I get that this person is looking for a compromise, wanting to be in a relationship with you, Pisces, but also wanting to keep that they may want to live alone, or they may want to just have some kind of separateness here. But I don't know, I'm not sure that you're on board with that. I don't think that you are. I think that you're standing up for your needs, because I think that you don't want to feel alone. You feel alone. This other person is keeping you at a distance. And if you're saying to this person, if you want to be in a relationship with me, then you're going to have to be there. You can't have it both ways. You can't want my support, especially financially, and also keep yourself separate. I think you're setting these boundaries so that this person doesn't trample over them. Now, how are you viewing them? We've got the Death card in the upright. So you see them as someone who needs to go through a major transformation in their life, a spiritual kind of energy. They need to let go of something that in their past they viewed as fun or pleasurable. But it's now developed into an addictive quality. For some it could be this person wants to keep their independence so that they can keep their options open, so that they can have you there supporting them in some way, but also having other relationships that feed this more addictive nature of theirs, which is obviously something that you see them as needing to leave behind. Now they see you, the Seven of Swords. Now it's very much a secretive kind of energy, someone who doesn't like responsibility, very kind of a childish energy that I get around this. Yeah, this person likes what you provide to them. You may give them money, or you may help them out with their finances, but they also see you as someone that, that they can. It's like a feeling of being taken advantage of, and I think that's why you're needing to step up here and say what you will and won't accept, because this is how you teach this person how to treat you. Because if they're looking at you as someone that they can get away with stuff with, then obviously that has to change. Now, your doubts and fears, you've got the Sun in reverse. Let's get one more card. Doubts and fears here for Pisces with the Sun in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. There's a lot of doubt that this is going to be something that you both can, or something that you should be putting effort towards. There's things that you don't know. I feel that everything needs to be laid out on the table and made more transparent so that you know whether this is worth your effort. I get you as someone, Pisces, who is willing to put in the work, but you feel like it's being blocked by this individual. You should be happier. But for some reason this person is keeping you at a distance while still wanting you there for what you provide to them. Now they have the Page of Pentacles as their doubts and fears. So I get an element around this individual of someone who fears having to take the first steps. It's like this person is a child and they want to stay in that child kind of energy. They want to be taken care of. This is very much that the purse or the nurse syndrome, which speaks about someone who wants to be taken care of rather than do the work themselves. And I'm getting that as this person, they're fearing having to work on things to achieve a goal. I get an energy around this person of escape, frivolousness, very childish in energy, not childlike, childish. Now for your challenge, you've got the World in the upright, so you're just wanting to achieve an outcome here. You want completion of an old way of being with this person so that you can move on, take things to the next level. But this other person's challenge with the Hierophant in reverse is that they don't like tradition, or they don't seem to value traditional values. There's someone who a very non-conformist energy, alternative lifestyles. So they like what you provide, but they don't want to move in, or they don't want to co-mingle with you. They want to keep that separateness while also keeping you there. But I get you as standing up and saying no. And I've got you coming out here with the Ten of Swords. I see this as an ultimatum. And they also have the Ten of Swords. You both have it as the outcome in the upright, which tells me that something needs to come to a close here. It either ends so that you go your separate ways, or this behavior ends. And I think that that's where you're at here in September. Is this very much an ultimatum? Is this going to go anywhere, or are you going to leave it? Something needs to be sacrificed. This person needs to sacrifice a behavior, an addictive nature, an obsessional nature, something that's become an unhealthy attachment for them. For their greater good, they need to leave that behind, but they may feel that this is somehow, I get it as there's fear around this, and that they feel like they need to keep this energy of separateness. They're afraid to, well, I get it as that this is someone who escapes responsibility, doesn't like traditional kind of relationships. So we'll see where this goes in part 2, Pisces. Could be you, could be the other person. You'll know whichever side this resonates with the most. I hope to see you in the extended version. The link is below in the descriptions box. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading. We'll go much further in depth with this, clarify, pull out some oracles to see where this goes in the future. I'll be pulling out a lot more cards to see where these Ten of Swords go. Is this the end, or is this an ending so that things can get better? We'll check that out. Hope that you join me. Again, the link is below in the descriptions box. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find my email there as well. It's gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and I'll email you back the information. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks again, Pisces. Please take care, and I'll see you in part 2, or I will see you soon. Bye for now.